All right, we're back. Normally, I can knock these out in two segments when I'm on myself. But what can I say? They're classics. Just fucking flat out classics. So okay, where was I? Okay, yeah. So, anyways, Danny, he's going through a lot of shit, but then Wendy, at the end, it's like she's freaking out and panicking. Now I'd be freaking out, panicking, trying to find my son, but like the shit she's run into is nothing compared to what he ran into. Like, she didn't run into, like, the two dead girls at the end of the hallway. She didn't run into the fucking woman in the bathtub. No, she runs into a dude in a bear suit blowing a guy. She runs into Grady, who is very polite to her. He's like, lovely party, isn't it? Very charming. A charming dude. Not going to be shitty with her, nothing like that. She runs into a dead body. I guess that'd be a little, traumatic, whatever. And then she sees, like, the blood coming out of the elevators. That's it. Oh, and she sees the skeletons. Yeah, the fucking skeletons. What the fuck? Really? She goes into a random room, which I don't... She just, like, running randomly places. Like, I don't know. Anyway, she goes into the room, and the skeletons show up. They don't do nothing. They just sit there and look at her. Like, that's it. That's the extent of the fucking scene. They look... And, dude, and every time she sees any of these things, dude, she lets out, like, the most blood-curdling scream. And she's good, don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing her acting or, like that. I'm just saying, in the movie, I'm like, Christ, really? Get your son, get the fuck out of there. Quit fucking around here, I don't know. It bugged me. Like, I'm watching them, and every time she runs into something, there's this noise. I can't even try to reproduce it, but like on the soundtrack, it's like, I can't do it. Anyway, every time she runs into anything, this noise hits, and I kind of started finding it humorous after a while. I was like, wow, this is kind of ridiculous. But whatever, that ain't taking that away from the movie. It's still a fucking classic. And that's a weird thing, too, is upon my research, because I go in depth, because goddamn it, the Phantom, he cares about you guys, getting you guys the news and the trivia you deserve. When this movie first came out, horrible reviews. I'm talking horror. I guess a classic today. Like today, The Shining, it's just like, it's a classic. Kids who don't even see the movie, they know what The Shining is. Here's Johnny. That's they know. When it came out, dude, it got some shitty reviews. Like, they were taking shit on this movie. Are you kidding me? It was nominated for Razzies. I don't know if it won or not. I didn't do my research that good, I guess. Razzies, for for those of you who don't know what the Razzies are, they are like the opposite of the Oscars. Like the Oscars, nominate what they think is like the best movies, blah, 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 blah. And the Razzies do the opposite. They do the worst movies. Now, the fact that this didn't get any Oscars, that pisses me off anyways. That's another story for another time. Razzies, really? I would think like any filmmaker who gets a Razzie, like if all the filmmakers out there who are watching, because, obviously, millions of people are watching my show right now, if you win a Razzie, don't get down. Be like, hey, fuck it. Kubrick was nominated. He may have won, actually. I don't know. They didn't put that on the box art. They should put that, like, winner of, like, 5 Razzies. No, really. It got horrible. Really? It pisses me off. It's just ridiculous right there. It's an epic. This is an epic fucking movie. That's all there is to it. Everything about it. Dude, the music. I love the music in this movie. And I'm not necessarily like, it's like the soundtrack, but or the score, but, the soundtrack. I love that old, big band, swing kind of feel. There's one song in particular they play during the ballroom scene, and then at the end, the ending credits have it. Midnight with the Moon and You, I think is what it's called. I love that song. I don't know who sings it. I don't know, nothing about it. I just love that song. Opening credits, the opening theme, that's just iconic right there. To me, now I'm not saying like this is like the Jaws or the Halloween theme. We mentioned that earlier, how they're just iconic. But to me, that's just awesome right there. I love that. I actually got on a CD, I got a whole little mix of this. I'm a movie fan, goddammit. I listen to horror music, as well as regular music. And that's one of them. I love it right there. I really also had the fan blowing earlier during that second segment. Because between breaks, I like to have the fan on. Cools me down. Everything else. So if there's like some weird sound quality in that second segment, I got the fan off right now. Because it gets hot in this thing. I'm not going to lie. The fan, it gets a little warm. So, yes, The Shining. Definitely see it. It had a miniseries remake years later. It wasn't bad. I think the direction was, not bad for, TV miniseries. I think Mick Garris did it. He does a lot of Stephen King stuff. It had a creepy kind of thing, but I don't see, there's something about his version, about his direction. It's very drawn out atmosphere, and it's, once again, like, it's not just dark corridors. It's like well lit, and it's still scary as shit. Like in the miniseries remake, there's a scene where they go in this dark, damp, dank little basement, and there's water dripping. It's like a little thin layer of mist, I think. It screams out like this is fucking haunted. Dude, there's nothing like this in this movie. It's a ballroom, for Christ's sake. There's hallways in a hotel. There's nothing, That's what makes it brilliant. That to me, another thing I guess what's truly scary about this movie, when you actually try to break it down, like what makes it scary, what is so frightening about this, is, when I was, as a kid watching all these movies, I related to kid characters. In Phantasm, which I won't get on a big term on Phantasm right now, but I related to Mike in that movie. And It, another classic Stephen King movie, miniseries, still great. I related to the kids in that movie. Well, this one, like if you're a child, you're relating to Danny, and as I'm relating to Danny, I'm realizing like what is scary about that? It's not just the ghost. Don't get me wrong, the ghost is enough to scare you shitless anyways. But it's like your father just turned against you. I mean, and when you're a kid, your parents are always there to protect you, no matter what. Like in your mind, like the boogeyman can pop out of the fucking closet, or whatever, and your parents just show up and send his ass away. I mean, that's just what goes through a child's mind. But when one of your parents grabs an axe and starts coming at you, that's frightening. You can't run to your mom because she's running around screaming at fucking skeletons that ain't moving and bears blowing. I'm really fixated on the bear blowing, but I just watched it recently, and I'm just like, God damn, that's furry action. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of blew me away. Didn't think, after all these years, this movie, still has it. So yes, definitely recommended. You need to watch it. And yeah, I don't have anything else to throw out there. So guys, keep tuning in, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap her up. So all right, I'll catch you guys later.